Throughout the day, people celebrating and protesting the projected result of the election showed up in downtown Austin. That's where KVUE's Mike Marouk is. And Mike, I hear there are a lot of people still left there, right?
Well, Jenny, there are definitely some people still out here. Not nearly as many as what we saw earlier today, but for the lack of people, it's made up by more vehicles, and as you can hear behind me, a lot of honking of car horns and cheering. Now, there are at least a few people here across the street, mostly Biden supporters that we've heard so far and cheering, and many of the people who actually were supporting President Donald Trump left a few hours ago, but there are still maybe one or two here that I've seen a few Trump flags flying this evening. And really not much of a police presence anymore like what we saw earlier today. Only a few Department of Public Safety units left out here today that are out in front of the state capitol building. And you can see it gets quiet every so often, but then it bounces right back into some pretty constant horn honking here this evening. And I got here around 8 o'clock or so. It died down a little bit, but really picked back up here in, really the last hour or so. There's really nobody marching in the street by any means at this time, like what we saw earlier today, but they're going to be out here for who knows how long. We've seen some people actually circling the block, coming back to honk and to rev engines as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on this, throughout the evening on our social media pages. Jenny, back to you.
Reporting downtown for us. He's right about that horn honking, right? Thanks so much, Mike. Now, since the news broke this morning, we've seen crowds gathered throughout downtown Austin. We've heard plenty of people honking their horns just now and throughout the day, making noise and even dancing in the streets to celebrate Joe Biden's projected win. KVUE's Nisha Heron spent the day in downtown today and spoke to people who came out in support of President Donald Trump and the projected winner, Joe Biden.
I got chills. I was so excited, and I updated my Facebook, Let Freedom Ring.
I was like, thank the Lord, it's finally over.
This can go to a vote in the House, it can go to a contingency vote, and once that happens, then I'll consider that the result.
It's such a relief that we now have somebody in the office who will bring kindness and empathy and sanity. The energy has been so positive and so wonderful. People out here of all stripes.
I feel a little bit disappointed, but at the same time, I haven't lost hope for a Trump win after everything is counted and everything is sold in the court.
We have a woman in the White House. I'm sorry. To me, it's awesome. God bless America.